Hi everybody, how you doing?
Hey.
Happy August 5th.
Oh yeah, it's August. I know we pre-ordered on the 1st, but it still doesn't seem like it's August.
I was a little bleary-eyed from ordering so early, and
Well,
my product still hasn't shipped, so
I can tell you
tired.
I'm all out of love, and I'm so lost without you.
Oh gosh.
I'm going to see Air Supply tonight, so if you're my age, then that may mean a lot to you. I saw when I was in high school, so out of love. So,
all out of love.
I'm so lost with that. And it's free, because Indiana State Fair. Fortunately, I'm not a fan of fair food.
Oh yeah, it depends. There are some things
I might have
I
some
like
ice
better than
cream.
others.
They do have pineapple, like Dole Whip.
Dole Whip. Mm-hmm.
But according to my sister who was there over the weekend, the Dole Whip machine was broken.
Is it just like the Dole Whip you get in?
I don't think it's exactly like Disney World. I don't think it's exactly, but it's close. And I'll eat Dole Whip if they have that, but I'm not a fan of fair food. And I'm not a fan of when you get there and it smells hot, and then there's fair food. Because it's pretty hot out there today.
I kind of love it all. I'm kind of like your sister in that regards.
Yeah, my sister loves the state fair.
It's an awesome state fair, really. Indiana State Fair. I'm a little woozy. So
we still have some sickness and we still have some voices, although Carissa has it the worst. So she's really hacking. Mine are hacking, leftover hacking.
Haven't started and don't plan to.
So far away from Susan.
Yeah.
All right. So are you ready to see? Do we have anybody on?
Don't know. Let me see. I haven't got on here yet.
So I have some projects that I've been working on.
They're going to miss it if they're not on. I can't find it.
This is 17 people.
Yeah. So,
hi guys. Thanks for coming.
Oh, here we are. I found us.
Comment and share if you're on so that we know who we're talking to.
Somebody commented. Oh, it's Teresa. And then here goes my volume every time.
Hi, Teresa. Your live was really cute.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I just want to know where Deb is. I see you and Amy, and Deb's there, but I think I'll have a prize for Deb if she ever shows up on camera.
That could
just
be good.
Let her know that. I'll have a special surprise just for her.
Well, you know what was funny is was it Friday? On the Your Memories on Facebook, it came up that it had been 1 year ago that day that we had first done this. And it seems like we've been doing this for maybe a decade. And Tanya was like, it's been a year?
And I came to the realization that the catalog unboxing will always be on my birthday because it starts on August 1st and we get it on August 2nd.
Yep, so happy birthday,
Tanya. That's kind of funny. Yeah.
So
hi, Tori. Hi, Cindy.
I got my box and started working on some projects. I have some swaps to do. I do some swaps with my downline and some other swaps. So I came up with, and this is hard to see, but the buffalo check pumpkins are a big deal. So I ran it through the subtle embossing folder, and then with the DSP that comes in this paper pack, I had a hard time deciding.
It's beautiful.
It's so cute. Okay.
I always like the wood.
I do too. I liked it a lot.
But let's go for the wood first. And then I don't have any left.
But I just thought I love the buffalo check pumpkin. Tanya's seen them on a couple of different websites, and
I was going to make one last year on one of my old.
Bunky.
Oh, the old crafty wood pumpkins that had the raffia tied on it, and I haven't had it out in several years, and so I was going to paint it a black and white check on the front. But
according to Facebook and all of the advertising that we get, buffalo plaid pumpkins are really in this year.
So I just used the DSP. I didn't
hold it back up.
That.
It's beautiful.
So I just used the DSP to create my buffalo check pumpkin. I used the new stamp set with the punch that's in the catalog. It's a pumpkin with the stem going this way. If you turn the stem over, the stem's for an apple. So the stem goes two different ways. And it's
super cute.
So, and then, not all of my people love Halloween, but I love this little stamp set, and I love a good googly eye. It just makes me happy. So, I had to use the Google eyes, and then I added those beautiful frames. We've got some beautiful Halloween frames. So this is the fall DSP that has all the great colors in it, and then the cute little Halloween character from Boo to You with the googly eyes. and a little bit of the framelit. And then I took the denim ribbon, and I couldn't decide whether I wanted it frayed or wrinkled, so I just did both. So
what folder is that?
The subtle one or the background one?
The background one.
The background is in that Halloween bundle.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's like almost a Victorian type lacy thing.
It kind of all has the feel that thing, except the things are a little bit too cartoony, but the rest of it has the feel of Disney World's Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, so make sure you look closely when you see that page. And then the only other thing I really wanted to show you was, we talked last week, these are the Paper Pumpkin booster add-on, a gift of fall add-on, and you can't get these unless you're a subscriber, but we can order them now, and we haven't seen the Paper Pumpkin kit. We don't know what it looks like, and we don't actually, here in Indiana, I don't get mine till normally
like the 20th,
22nd.
Yeah, I mean sometimes it's late.
So I don't know what this is
like
what the stamp set looks like to know how this is going to coordinate.
They're so cute. You may have used up all of your cards and envelopes before you get your Paper Pumpkin.
And I may, because I took
look how adorable this is.
Cute little wreath, and then I added this fabulous polka dot ribbon that we dyed, and I added these words to the bottom, and what an adorable little fall card. And this is one of the cards, and these are the coordinating envelopes. So the coordinating envelopes are the same for both cards. And then this one, I used that set in the back. The giving set is the trees that are on them, and they're very light. I used a soft suede. I wanted it to be real soft and subtle, and then it says "I appreciate you" at the bottom. And I added a little washi tape. Again, I was just kind of playing around with it. I may go back and make these trees a little darker. You know how sometimes when you stamp and it just kind of soaks in and gets a little lighter? Well, that's what the soft subtle did. So, but it was real cute. So that's what I did this weekend.
That was fun.
It was. I really like the new product. I'm not going. Maybe I should confess I've already put in another order, or maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm suffering the pain and agony of not overnighting my order. So, Cheri,
I'll go next.
Okay, you go next.
So I was gonna make something all weekend long. Oh, if you reach over there on the side of the table, you may have seen that last Friday we did 2 unboxings of the 2 of us that spent the extra money to get,
no judgment.
No judgment. Because actually it was bad on my part, because we did a little trade, so she would have some stuff to work over the weekend, and I brought it here to her, and then I took it back home. So then she still had nothing to work with over the weekend.
It's okay.
But we did an unboxing here of 2 of the boxes, and then my daughter and I did a little bit different of an unboxing, because we kind of played with some of the stuff. So one of the things that we played with was the hammered folder, which is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And actually, if you watch Friends, because Carissa had Friends on the other day, and I noticed that in the coffee house, the giant coffee, whatever it is
like
behind
the copper
it,
thing?
it's the hammered copper, and it looks exactly like our folder.
Oh, that's cool.
But during that live, we just took some paper that I had laying on the table. Hi, Christy. And we just ran it through to see what it would look like. So here is the vellum, perennial essence vellum, maybe is that what it's called? And so there is a right side and a wrong side. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there's the white. Oh. And then here is, so you can see there's even though when you do it on the copper, it looks like hammered copper metal. But when you do it on these other colors, you can see some other possibilities that you might do, because this is kind of it kind of looks like a snowscape a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Like you might be able to put the
behind the snow globe.
Yeah, behind the snow globe, or that set that has the little cabin.
Oh yeah.
That, like it could go behind that. This one we are going to do with the dinosaur. It's on the peacock. I don't know which angle to go, because it looks like reptile skin. So there's that one. So then this morning, because I felt bad that I didn't have anything to bring today, I got up at the crack of dawn and I did all of my postage, which is, like everybody has one job they hate of their job. Mine is the postage. I hate it. Yeah. So I still had the last of my whatever thank you gift I pick for my thank you gift. Inevitably, it goes on back order. So my back orders for the remaining thank you gifts came in. So I did all those. I mailed out some new holiday catalogs. I got all that stuff done. And then I sat down and I actually filmed a YouTube video before I came here.
Whoa.
So it was a busy
Yeah,
morning.
for us, we've like worked 2 days in a row, like Friday and Monday. So whoa,
This is ready to post on YouTube. So when I get home, the
This is
tutorial will
gorgeous.
be up there. But this is the copper, and there's 2 of them because after I've done a video. So one of these is for one of them, and then all of it. The other one is finished except for the actual copper. So if you've been around for a minute, you may remember.
Oh no, that
Nope.
way. That way.
Trying to get it in. When we used to, like, put down a whole bunch of embossing powder and you heat it up and you smash the stamp into it. So
It's
this
so fun.
is the
Faux metal or something.
faux
we call
metal.
it.
And it's,
I did it with 4th graders. They loved it.
Yeah,
I
and
remember that very
we
vividly.
had that stamp set that had like a metal tag, like
Yeah.
a dog tag.
I remember that.
And that was all the rage when we had the dog tag. But this has several different elements. We have a new copper and silver and gold metallic ink pad. So it's got the ink pad, then some copper, then smashed into it. Then these are the dies, and I put the dies in the copper and then ran them through the die cutting machine. And then it's got Christmas paper, which doesn't look Christmas at all. It's got the new rhinestones that are like the noble peacock. So it's got a little bit of everything. But I did it so it could be kind of like a birthday card. It doesn't have to be a Christmas or a fall card. So
Yeah, the colors are really pretty.
it'll be on.
Quite lovely.
Tutorial will go up because I felt the need to
Get it done.
Yeah, get it done. So it's done. So
Well, and just to remind you of what
she couldn't work because I
couldn't
had her
stand
stuff.
but this is the what's it called? Snow globe scene dies.
You could smash those little bears in the
I
copper.
know there's lots of things I have in mind for this little guy, and then this. If you haven't got a chance to see him up close and personal, the still scenes, and then these lovely little sequins and snowflakes, which I think are going to be lovely.
These dies are so cute.
I know, I just can't wait to play with them. So that's really all I have for you. I mean, I did stamps and stuff. We're saving that for next week. So, the big thing that we want to talk about really today is our in-stage that's coming up in Indianapolis on September 7th. One of our posts accidentally says September 10th, so no, it's not September 10th, it's September 7th. I tried to correct them as many as I could. If you see our post in a public, where you can share them, we would love it if you shared it so that we could, invite some more people to come to our event. It's just more fun when we have more people. And we've also set up a new Facebook group that will be In Stage. The name of it is In Stage Holiday Catalog September 7th, and we might add 2019 on the end of it just so that it's specific, since we all get lost in our Facebook groups. But I think the holiday catalog is the cover photo for it, isn't it?
And who's in that group?
What we're going to do is those people are, once you've paid, you will get an invitation to the group, and then you need to accept the group. This is open to all demonstrators, all active demonstrators in Stampin' Up. If you're not a demonstrator and you would like to join, we would love to have you. August is as fabulous as July, really, to join, to become a demonstrator, because you get an extra $30 to spend in your kit, and you get to choose what you want in your kit, and you get an additional $10 to spend in September. So, and you really don't have, you have like 6 months, don't you, before, you've got a long time to make that back, or to make a minimum or anything. It's really not much anyway, especially when you love it like we do. Let's see, the details. Okay, it's $70. There is a stamp set included. There are 9 projects. We're going to include lunch. I should say not just 9 projects, 9 fabulous projects, because
Spectacular projects.
yeah, we like to overpromise and overdeliver. So there you go. I know it's under promise and over deliver. I was just being silly. So we're gonna have swapping. We're gonna have tons of fun that day. It's 10 to 4:30. We're also gonna have over 50 swaps from the cruise earners that Susan's doing a specific swap with them with all holiday catalog samples. So we will have a great display. area, and we'll probably have some photo props and different things to stage some of your projects if you want to do lives from the event. It is going to be at Woodruff Place in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we have, if you were at our end stage in, was that in March? April. If you were at our last end stage, that there is a link pinned to the top of that page that takes you right to the registration page. We will also post the link under this live video. I think we've got it on Instagram. We have it on all of our
social media.
Stamp Creatively, the Wonder Basement, and Cheri's cards. We have it everywhere. So, and if you have any questions, just pop us a message. We'd love to, talk with you, and we'd love to have you join us. So,
and a little bit about why we do this is we've all been demonstrators for a very long time, and one of the things we've always missed is getting together with other demonstrators that we didn't necessarily know or weren't necessarily on our teams. We were so used to convention leadership regionals, and then when we became a global company, that kind of changed and we missed that. So we talked about what could we do to make it, so we got together with some other demonstrators that weren't necessarily from our team or that we had met at other places. We thought this was a great way to do it, and that's one of the reasons we started doing it. We love to swap, we love to teach, and this gave us an opportunity to do that.
And you do get a stamp set. Did you say that?
Yes, I did. And it's the is it the festive trees?
Ones that goes with the
One
tree
moment,
punch.
please let me look
It's
it
the
up.
plaid tree. So
We can't show you these pages, but I can look
I know, they're so pretty.
and make pretty faces as I like it. It's called Perfectly Plaid.
Oh, hi, Cheryl. Glad you're on.
So it's the Perfectly Plaid stamp set, and then it coordinates with the Pine Tree Punch.
So, and you will make at least 3 cards with that stamp set while you're there, so you can go back and have classes and stuff. And then I'm going to tell you, we've been talking about it for a super long time because it's taken a minute to get it all figured out, but we are doing a non-traditional event at non-traditional stamping event.
This is another reason you want to be a demonstrator. I'm just saying, we have a lot of fun.
At the Lansing On Stage event in November. So it will be the Friday, and then we'll have 3 sessions. If we don't get enough at any of the sessions, then we might not have one of the sessions because we do need to have a minimum enough amount of people in each one to make it worth it. But it's at the Radisson, which is the closest hotel to where On Stage will be. So we're not going to take people paying for this until you get registered for On Stage, and you don't have to be a demonstrator to come. So if you live in Lansing and you just want to come on Friday to our event, then you can. But there'll be a 9:30 to 11:30, a 1:30 to 3:30, or a 4:30 to 6:30, and you just pick which one you want to come to. So if you're just arriving Friday night to go on Saturday, then you might want to pick the 4:30 to 6:30. But if you have center stage, then you'll want to pick one of the earlier ones.
And I would say that the projects that we're going to choose, these will be great things to go back. It's, of course, November. You might want to have a class planned for right before Thanksgiving, and you could probably do this as a gift class the 1st of December even. That would be, because it's going to be, they're going to be cool things.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be super cool. Our minds might explode from how cool they are.
Yeah.
Because we get going on, we could do this or we could do this.
We're over-promising again.
It's not going to be a lot of holiday product. Don't
No.
expect to make
this is
Christmas
gonna
cards or anything like that. We're not. That's not what we do.
We may have some samples, like we may do something and then show you some same things with the holiday, but we know that it will be coming to an end, especially like by the
So
time
these
you
will
get
be
home.
usable projects.
Yeah, it'll be annual catalog stuff. There is a chance that we may have one set from the Occasions catalog because we have a special friend who's going to be helping us that day. So we might have one.
It's so exciting.
So we'll find, when we find out for sure, then we'll let you know.
It'll be in Lansing, Michigan. It'll be in conjunction with the On Stage
Cheryl,
in
that's
Lansing,
funny.
Michigan.
Yes, so it's in Lansing, Michigan for the Stampin' Up! On Stage. Our first event is in Indianapolis, and our second event is in Lansing, Michigan.
So put any questions you have in the comments. We'll be happy to answer them. And any information, don't hesitate to email any of us. I'm Stamp Creatively.
Oh, wonderbasement.com.
And Cheri's cards.
I'm sorry, I was just reading one of the comments. We're in Lansing, Michigan. or Illinois. We it's at the Radisson
In Lansing, Michigan.
in Lansing. So
And that's for Stampin' Up's having an event, so if you're a demonstrator, you want to go. If you're not a demonstrator, Stampin' Up's events are even better than ours. So if you sign up, you can go to ours and then go to theirs. So it'll be super fun. And at the on-stage event that Stampin' Up does, they will be introducing the Occasions catalog and Celebration. So we'll get those in November.
Yeah.
This time last year, we were talking about going to Orlando because that's where it was. So if you weren't here at the beginning, we will show you our cards one last time. So this is the one I did from the holiday, holiday catalog.
so lovely. Hammered metal.
And the
Beautiful.
YouTube video for this one will go up today.
And these are the Paper Pumpkin cards, the note cards that you can get as an add-on to the Paper Pumpkin kit this month.
I love the monster.
This little guy's so cute.
I mean, we know people that are a little creepy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we do.
There we
We
go.
know some of them that are a little creepy that the stamp set's far too cute for them.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks again for joining us. We'll
Yep.
be back again next Monday. And next Monday, we're going to be showing you some of...
Well, what I was working on this weekend when I didn't have my new catalog stuff is how to take something from the catalog last year, a set that had coordinating paper, and then this year it's still current in the catalog, but it doesn't have coordinating paper. And so I kind of mixed a couple of things together, and I thought this is a good way to kind of help your customers transition from not having a DSP to go exactly with that paper or with that stamp set. And so we've got some cute things in store for you next week.
We constantly challenge ourselves.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. It keeps us from Alzheimer's, we hope.
Thanks again for joining us. Again, ask us anything below, and we'll see you in a week.
And remember, registration ends on Saturday, so it has. If you're sending it in mail, by mail, it has to be postmarked by Saturday, or PayPal it to us by then.
Or Venmo.
Yep.
Ask any questions.
Yep.
Talk to you later.
Have a good
Bye,
day,
guys.
and I will be singing Air Supply tonight with them.
All out of love.
Bye.
I'm so lost without you.
Keep going. It's going. Go ahead. Now,